My name is Marilyn Devonish. I'm the founder of transformationstm.com. What I do, that's a really big question, because over the past, I think I started this journey in the year 2000, and I do everything from NLP, hypnosis, timeline therapy, HUNA, photo reading, EFT, energetic NLP, HUNA, you name it, I've probably done it over the 15 years. It depends on people's starting points, because you've got people like myself who have been doing this stuff forever. And so for people like me, it's about looking at new ways of enhancing your skills, getting another perspective on energy, how to work with energy, maybe even some little nuances on NLP. If somebody was coming into it fresh and new, then I would say level 1 is about getting in touch with your intuition. It's about also being able to kind of connect with other people and almost read other people. So I really think that one's going to depend on your starting point. And I think the thing that will be common with both, you know, whether you're a beginner or if you're somebody like me who's been around the block for the past 15 years, you spend a lot of time in trance where you have no idea what happened. I think for me that's going to be something slightly odd, and it might not be what you're expecting, but one of the concepts that Art Giser has is he calls it a belief du jour. Because one of the things I've noticed about people, when they get into a particular modality, it's the best thing since sliced bread. And then they might hold on to that, even when evidence to the contrary says, actually, you might want to expand your thinking, you might want to exchange your thinking, you might want to get rid of that thinking. And one of the things I loved about Art was he talked about having a belief du jour, so that everything he was sharing with people is what he believes at the moment, what he believes currently. That might change tomorrow, it might change the next day. And for me, that was quite a revelation, because I think you probably are more conscious in level 2 of some of the tools, some of the processes. You've probably had more time to think about, you know, what's the thing he talks about with the cleaning of the symbols, for instance, or the pulling in the energy, the setting up the room, because it's almost when people get into level 2 and Art starts talking about setting the energy, about putting those things in the 4 corners, about pulling the energy down, you can almost see the light bulb go on and people go, oh yeah. Because in level 1, they were completely out of it. So in level 2, it's almost like a consolidation. It's like bringing all of that together. And I think it's also the thing where you get to experience more of the processes, more of the techniques, and people are then not so worried about, oh my God, am I getting it? I didn't hear what Art said. It's almost like then you're more open and you're more able to receive what's going on, because having been through level 1, you know the score. You know that you're going to spend a lot of time in a complete daze, and that you still have benefit and you still benefit from the training. So I think level 2 is where people can be much more open to receive everything that's kind of being offered. The class is always a really big mix. You've got people like myself who've done everything under the sun, you know, and things that you probably have never heard of, I've done them. And so I got something out of it. It was almost like adding a new dimension, playing with, you know, ways of enhancing what I do, looking at expanding that. And then you've got people who are starting completely from scratch. And again, they get a lot out of energetic NLP. So I'm not sure I could sort of say, oh, it's for this person, it's for that person, because the mix is so wide and the mix is so varied. I would say it's for people who have an open mind. It's for people who are happy because if you like chalk and talk and you want loads of PowerPoint and you want loads of facts and figures, it's really not for you. But if you're happy to kind of go with the flow of it all and see what emerges, then yes, I would say go for it regardless of your starting point. If you're looking for ways to work with energy, if you're looking for ways to enhance your intuition, if you're looking for ways that you can work more kind of, I'd say, more in flow with yourself and other people, then that's, I'd say, go and do energetic NLP, because it really is about how to work with energy, how to work with your space. And the people that take it, they really have the experience of working with their intuition and even what people might call touching into almost the kind of the psychic kind of stuff, because when you do readings with people, that's really powerful.